The silence was deafening. For 4 months, the San Francisco 49ers orchestrated perhaps the most masterful cover-up of the 2024 NFL offseason. While fans celebrated draft picks and analyzed roster moves, a ticking time bomb lay hidden beneath the surface of one of the league's most storied franchises. This isn't just another injury report. This is a revelation that changes everything for San Francisco's defensive strategy. Last Saturday night, as most football enthusiasts were still processing draft results, ESPN insiders Nick Wagoner and Adam Schefter dropped a bombshell that sent shockwaves through the Bay Area. Safety Malik Mustafa, a rising defensive star, had suffered a torn ACL during what seemed like an inconsequential season finale against the Arizona Cardinals. But here's where the story takes a dark turn. The 49ers knew about this devastating injury for months and deliberately kept it from the public eye. The medical details paint an even grimmer picture. This wasn't just any ACL tear. Examination revealed that a graft from Mustafa's previous 2022 ACL injury during his Wake Forest days had completely failed. The implications are clear and brutal. The second-year safety almost certainly won't be ready for the kickoff of the 2025 season. This changes the entire calculus for San Francisco's secondary, notes veteran NFL analyst James Thompson. When you lose a safety of Mustafa's caliber, you're not just replacing a player, you're replacing a defensive cornerstone. The 49ers' own actions tell a story they haven't verbalized. Their fifth-round selection of safety, Marcus Siegel from Kansas State, suddenly appears far more strategic than opportunistic. His impressive athletic testing numbers initially raised eyebrows for their potential. Now they represent desperate necessity. The Kansas State product stands poised to be thrown into the fire of NFL competition from day one, but is a rookie fifth-rounder really the answer for a team with Super Bowl aspirations? The silver bullet solution. While San Francisco's front office has become notorious for their tight-fisted approach this offseason, effectively watching free agency from the sidelines, a golden opportunity has materialized that could salvage their defensive backfield. Justin Simmons, two-time Pro Bowler, ball-hawking maven and defensive field general, remains mysteriously available on the free agent market. If you're getting value from this exclusive report, take a second now to hit that like button. The most critical analysis is coming up next. This isn't just a good fit, it's a perfect one. Simmons brings 8 years of elite experience, 30 career interceptions, and the veteran leadership that could transform San Francisco's defensive identity in Mustafa's absence. With the news that 49ers safety Malik Mustafa isn't expected to be ready for the season because of a torn ACL, Simmons would be the perfect short-term replacement, writes Corey Woodruff of For the Win. Simmons could fill a key veteran leadership role on the back end and give the 49ers excellent depth at the position once Mustafa is healthy. He could even play as a third safety. The numbers support this assessment. Despite slight decline in his Pro Football Focus grades, Simmons delivered impressive production for Atlanta last season. 62 tackles, 2 interceptions, 7 pass breakups, and allowing just an 81.9 passer rating in his coverage. For context, that's better coverage performance than several current starting NFL safeties. The timing couldn't be more opportune. Post-draft signings don't impact compensatory pick formulas, and free agents typically come at discount prices compared to March bidding wars. It's a low-risk, high-reward scenario tailor-made for San Francisco's current predicament. The psychological chess match. The lingering question hangs like a fog over this scenario. Why is Simmons still available nearly 2 months into free agency? The answer emerged during his recent appearance on the Up and Adams show with Kay Adams. Simmons, in a rare moment of transparency, revealed he's being highly selective about his next destination. He specifically named the Denver Broncos, his former team, Buffalo Bills, and Cincinnati Bengals as preferred landing spots. "I want to compete for a championship," Simmons explained. "At this stage of my career, that's the primary consideration." This calculated patience explains his continued availability, but ironically creates the perfect opening for San Francisco. While the 49ers weren't on Simmons' initial wish list, They offer everything he's seeking: championship contention, defensive prominence, and now a clear path to significant playing time. Meanwhile, his preferred destinations haven't made meaningful the moves to acquire him, suggesting those doors may remain permanently closed. The hidden opportunity. The 49ers' peculiar handling of this situation raises troubling questions about their off-season strategy. They've known about Mustafa's injury since January, yet have taken minimal steps to address this glaring vulnerability. This organizational inertia could prove catastrophically short-sighted. In today's pass-heavy NFL, defensive secondary weaknesses don't merely hurt teams, they destroy championship aspirations. The NFC West grows more competitive each season. The Rams have reloaded. The Cardinals are ascending with Kyler Murray healthy. The Seahawks have revitalized under new leadership. San Francisco cannot afford to enter this gauntlet with a compromised defensive backfield. What makes this situation particularly fascinating is the window of opportunity that's still open. While the 49ers have squandered months, they could have. Used to court Simmons, the veteran safety remains available at what might be a bargain price. NFL salary cap expert Joel Corey explains, post-draft signings typically come at 10 to 20% discounts compared to early free agency. For a player of Simmons' caliber, that could represent millions in savings while still getting Pro Bowl caliber performance. The pivotal decision. For San Francisco, this represents more than a roster move. It's a statement about their championship ambitions. Are they willing to invest in maintaining elite defensive performance, or will they gamble their Super Bowl hopes on unproven talent and depth players? With competitors strengthening across the conference and their championship window potentially narrowing, the 49ers stand at a crossroads that could define their 2025 campaign before it even begins. The Mustafa injury revelation has transformed San Francisco's fifth-round selection of Marquez Siegel from a developmental pick into a potential desperation starter. While Siegel's athletic testing impressed scouts, the leap from college to NFL starting safety involves more than physical tools. It requires experience, instinct, and football intelligence that typically develops over years, not training camp. Simmons provides the perfect bridge solution. His veteran presence would stabilize the secondary while allowing Sigle to develop at an appropriate pace. When Mustafa eventually returns, the 49ers would suddenly possess elite safety depth, a luxury that often separates champions from contenders during the grueling NFL season. The final analysis, the 49ers' history of defensive excellence demands they address this situation proactively. Their championship window with their current core won't remain open indefinitely. The time to act is now, while a two-time Pro Bowl safety remains available and the cost of acquisition remains reasonable. San Francisco's front office has cultivated a reputation for shrewd, calculated moves. This situation presents the perfect opportunity to demonstrate that their cost-cutting hasn't come at the expense of competitive fire. For Simmons, the calculation should be equally clear. While he may prefer a return to Denver or a new start in Buffalo or Cincinnati, none of those organizations have demonstrated concrete interest. Meanwhile, San Francisco offers immediate playing time, championship contention, and the chance to showcase his talents on one of the NFL's most visible defensive units. What do you think about this situation? Should the 49ers make Justin Simmons their priority signing before training camp, or trust their draft selection and development process instead? Do you believe the team was justified in keeping Mustafa's injury under wraps for so long? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. As the NFL calendar marches toward training camp, this story will continue developing. But one truth remains crystal clear. Championship teams don't ignore glaring vulnerabilities, they address them decisively. The solution for San Francisco's defensive dilemma isn't hidden in speculation or hope. It's waiting in free agency, ready to transform a potential disaster into unexpected strength. This is Fabiano, bringing you the stories behind the headlines. When others see roster moves, we see the chess match that determines champions. The 49ers' next move could change everything,